Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today's going to be a very special video because today's patch notes are kind of crazy. If you haven't watched the stream just ended a while ago and it was insane. The amount of content that is coming out, it's crazy. But let's first review what comes out on this patch and then we'll go over what's coming and what's there for us, okay? First one, special side stories. So this is going to be the summer event that we're going to have for this year for the new units that come out this year. There's going to be a new title screen with Yufine on there. And the boosted heroes are going to be Yufine, Mui, Acades, Angelica, Clarissa, Montmorency, and Mersa. So, the enhanced artifacts are going to be two. One that is acquired through the event, which is going to be the super duper water gun shooter, and the Circus Fantasia, which is the one that came out with Mui. This one is going to be kind of like a hybrid event. It's neither going to be the tiles, neither going to be the adventure. They're going to be a bit of both. This is we had one of these before where it's you farm the event currency and you use that currency to open up this that will give you the rewards. So it's going to be a bit of a hybrid. I normally like the tiles better because you don't have to use energy, but for us it's been a while since there's an actually worthwhile grinding event, and hopefully this one is going to be it. The free artifact that we're going to get, the super duper water gun shooter, is actually going to be pretty good for those units that you might want some extra stats on and you don't have anyone in your team to put an artifact on. So this one will be a one that, when max, it's going to give 5% attack to all allies and 10% effectiveness to all allies. So it's just a little bit of a boost, like normally, you know, Card of Miracles, all those event ones give just a little bit of a stat boost. This one, not super major, but the extra attack and effectiveness is always going to be nice. New arena season is going to start, and they already announced the borders. The borders are going to look like this. Maybe these ones are not correct, actually, because this ones look like the ones from the last season. Or maybe they just announced, because on the stream they announced a new one, so maybe these borders are going to be for this season, and they already announced the borders for the next season. But yeah, the season is going to reset. Oh, here it is. The next season are going to have, it's going to have this ones. This ones look pretty cool. The one for the top 3 on this one looks really good, and the rest are just kind of average. I think they're kind of been going down in terms of how good they look, but honestly, only a few people are involved on trying to get these borders anyway. So yeah, that's basically it. We're going to get a new season. So if you haven't gotten your arena stuff yet, go get it. And there's new arena gear. And here it is. The set's going to be for immunity. Some of these pieces are pretty good, but this is going to be one of those that you're going to have to dodge effect resistance. There's only a couple of them that you don't really have to care about it too much because they can be used on a tank, but most of them you really are looking forward to skipping that effect resistance. But this has a cool thing. Immunity set can't be used all together, so you're basically having 3 pieces of sets here that you can put on 3 units to grant them immunity, so you basically can cover more than half your team with immunity for free for those people that don't like, grinding asymmetric. So this one is pretty good in my opinion. Even though these pieces are not the best of the best, some of them are pretty good. New Epic Pass is coming. It's going to be the same Epic Pass as always. It's going to finish up with a border that actually looks pretty cool and with the skin for Acades. The prices for the Season Pass is going to be the same thing. There are going to be 2 more rated banners alongside the one that is coming soon, but there's going to be a Bellona banner and there's going to be a Violet banner. And that's not what I meant to click. Neither was this. There's going to be a Japanese media pack update for some units, so SSB, Lilibeth, Celine, Faithless, Lytica, Furious, and Benevolent Roman are going to get their Japanese voice. Some summer pets are going to be added. The skills are never going to be different, but they're probably going to be limited because they normally do this when they added these new ones. Maybe they're permanent, but they're most likely going to be, those ML look thingies that you get, and they're pretty rare to get, but they'll look pretty cool, so it's fine. Here's a huge one. World Arena Mock Battle improvements. Now you'll be able to create rooms, add people to those rooms, and the people in the room can watch and spectate the fight. They said in the stream that this might be cross-platform. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to read up on the rest of these patch and I'll let you know. Okay guys, it does seem like this is going to be cross-platform because this is going to be a room creation and you'll be able to search up the room for this one. So you'll actually be able to search for room names and for rune codes, and you'll have passwords for them too. So it's going to be cross-platform. So we finally have an improved mock battle system. Alright guys, this is like a little bit of a shadow change. They didn't even mention this on the Twitch stream, but this one for me looks really cool. So there's going to be improvements to repeat battle. Now you'll have two little tabs that will indicate you how many expedition scrolls you got on your runs, and also urgent missions. So if you're farming story, you'll know which urgent missions popped up during your auto time, and you also be able to know which expeditions went out of time. But this is for me not the most important one for repeat battle improvements. There's one here that it will allow you to select if you want to do leaf recharges, skystone recharges, and the order of them. So you can set it to leaf and then skystones, and then you don't have to go back to your phone every time you'll run out of the couple leaves that you'll have left. So for me this is huge because I always want to spend my leaves first and then my skystones. Now I can set it up and it's going to be pretty cool. So this one, normally you would want to, focus on this for your player base to know, but they actually just put it on the bottom of this, so I'm actually surprised, but this one is huge. Also, another one that is really huge, guild lasting effect purchase improvements, meaning that now you can purchase, instead of every 12 hours, you can purchase 12 hours and then for the next 12 hours. So you can cover the 24 hours of a day, meaning that you don't have to do it as often, you won't have these buffs going out as often, and you don't have to babysit your guild captain shop. So this one is actually huge. You'll be able to buy 2 at a time, not more than 24 hours though, but still very nice. I don't know why they don't focus on these. These are very good quality of life changes. Alright, this one is even better. Craft improvements. Now you'll be able to craft 10 at a time on each type of thing, which is actually really cool because you can sell everything if it rolls badly, and it kind of shows you the main stats and the stats of these things without you having to click on them. You probably can click still on them, but you'll be able to see everything when you craft 10 of them. So now crafting videos may actually be kind of fun to watch, because doing 1 by 1 is very boring. Then 10 by 10, probably going to be faster videos, going to be very nice, and I'm actually going to consider it, even though I think it's garbage. I actually like the system a lot. You'll be able to see everything on the screen. It's just like multi-summons. Really nice. Okay, that's it for the patch notes. Now we're going to go over what they mentioned in the stream. As you guys know, I always record on my phone, so there's no way I can get you pictures, but there's a lot of things they announced that didn't show up here. Holiday Euphine, the new limited unit for the summer. She's really cool, she's really good, and she's the first actual counter to CR pushers in the game, okay? So what she does is she reduces combat readiness pushes by 30%, and I think it goes over to 50%, so he reduces that. She's going to be a fire warrior, okay? Her artifact is pretty broken, but we'll go over it. She's basically going to S3, she's going to be able to cleanse 2 debuffs off of your team. She's going to do 20% CR boost for your team, and she's going to be granting herself greater attack buff. With her S2 passive, she's going to be able to not ignore, but she's going to reduce the effects of CR pushing. And what else does she does? Okay, I remember. And she's going to be granted 50% evasion every time she's full HP, meaning that Basars, this is mostly catered for Basars, right? Basars are going to have an extra hard time with her, because not only they're going to be having the 50% chance to miss on her, but also her passive when she's full HP, you're going to be able to have a 50% chance to miss on her, and it's not a buff, it's not something you can strip, it's a passive. Her S1 is kind of weird. It's an AoE ability, okay? And isn't affected by type advantage, so it's going to be kind of a cool ability. It doesn't work on counters, it only works on the caster's turn, but it's going to be pretty cool because it's like a transforming S1 that negates element disadvantages, so it's going to be pretty cool. But guys, in the description of this video, you're going to be having 2 videos. Well, you have 1 link for the patch notes and 2 video links for the new Holiday Euphine and for the Briar Witch Issaria, which is the thing we're going to bring up next. ML Issaria is here. She's really good. Her S3, it's an AoE strip unbuffable, okay? And she has a passive of 25% miss chance or hit chance buff. So she's going to be able to hit all of those evasion comps a lot better, and she's going to be kind of a counter to Violet, because she's going to be harder, she's going to be not missing on him, and she's going to be doing attack down unbuffable on a strip ability, which is going to strip the Violet, the Rylot, and it's going to, you know, put him the attack down and the unbuffable, so he's not going to be able to do anything for a while. And then her S1 is like an 85% chance to defense break. So she's going to be an awesome unit, okay? She's going to be really cool. She looks amazing, and she's going to be a great unit. So on that regard, it's fine. The last thing I want to bring up that they announced, and it's really, really cool. There's a couple things. One of them is on this Friday. On this Friday, we're going to get the balance patch. We're gonna get a balance patch where they're gonna tell us what units are gonna get buffed, because they don't nerf units anymore. So it's probably gonna be only unit buffs. But very also important, they're gonna be doing a change to the friendship system, and this is gonna be the fix to Mologoras that they found. I think it's an amazing fix. We still have to see it, but I think it's gonna be great. So every time you increase your friendship on your unit, you're gonna be granted a currency that you possibly can exchange for Mologoras, or you'll use this currency to actually do skill ups on your unit. So it's either going to be this, or it's going to be an exchange system where you use friendship points to actually get in. So this is friendship not with your friends, it's friendship for your character, the one that goes from 1 to 10. So I'm really excited for the system. It's going to be an even better way to actually get your things done, because it's going to be a grindable stat. Even though it's a PvP unit and people are going to be mad about it, it's still kind of fun to have a personal connection to your characters, so you use them for grinding to increase their friendship, so you can get their faces, right? I think this is amazing. I think this is great, and I just think it's... Overall, this is one of the best patch notes and streams that they had so far. They announced so many things, and there's a couple things I probably am forgetting, but it's fine. For this video, this is all it takes, and now we're going to get into the section where I tell you my opinion about all these things. Alright, about the side story, I think it's kind of a bit of a meh, because I really like the tiles one. Even though this kind of is a hybrid, you're still going to have to grind so much on this event, and you're probably going to have to, because the rewards are probably going to be pretty good, because there's a couple pieces of gear here and the actual artifact that are pretty usable and pretty good. So yeah, it's going to be a pain in the ass. You're going to have to grind this. I mean, let's hope it's not too bad. For a recent season, very, very nice. I like it. Every time it resets, I actually think it should reset more often, so people get more rewards and more things on the shop going. I think the new arena set also is very, very nice. I definitely enjoy this, because I never really care too much about grinding as a magic, even though I do have pretty good units like ML Haste for it. I don't really care much for that grind. I grind Wyvern 13 only, so that's basically it. Acadia's skin looks pretty cool, looks pretty FBI, let's be real, because it is what it is, but you can never really complain about the pass. Yes, it's always as expensive as it is. Yes, it's borderline not worth it, but let's be real, some people would actually pay the amount of Skystones for the skin itself. So for me, I'll skip the skin like I always do, and I'll just get the rewards, because I am a fan of the borders. That ducky border thingy, one of the best borders I've ever seen. Really cool border. So I'll go for that, and for the Embel summon. And that's what I'll be paying for, basically. Other than that, let's see what else we have to do here. This is still about the skin. All right, drop rate banners. These are bait. They haven't showed anything. Like, some people will pull on this Violet to max imprint their Rylot, but honestly, I think this is a fat skip, because there's a limited banner coming. So yeah, pets kind of cool. I never really get anything cool from pets, but I mean, I always try. Mock battles, best change ever. You'll be able to not only fight with people from other servers, you'll be able to properly set up championships with your friends. You can just invite your friends, and you can do like tournaments. There's a lobby type system where you can actually use backgrounds, the backgrounds banners that you earn from events, and you'll be able to use all this stuff. So it's really, really cool. I'm enjoying this a lot. It's 20 participants only. Hopefully in the future they'll add more, because this could be an actual way to set up championships and stuff like that, and it's actually pretty cool, because it's in-game. You don't have to do all this like assessment of other things. But yeah, there's enough information here for you to know how this is gonna work exactly. You can invite your friends, you can set up a room. It's just really, really cool. For the rank up packs, I don't really care too much, because that's pay to win stuff, and we don't care about stuff like that. Really love the repeating battle feature. Really love it. Like, I really love it. I honestly, I thought it was a pain in the ass. because I want to, I always want to use my leaves and then my skystones, because I want to make sure I still have skystones if I'm done grinding a piece of gear. I want to be having the option of like refreshing chop or summoning or something like that. So I always want to keep my resources in check. Therefore, this is the best system for me. Also, crafting, amazing. I always hate doing one by one, and this is so much more exciting. You click, you spend the big monies, right? But then you get the screen and perfection. Love this system. One of the best ones so far. So that's basically it, guys. There's a lot of people in the comments already complaining about broken promises because of the ML5 dupe system. My opinion is don't rush SG. They know what they're doing. People are going to disagree with me, but I think they know what they're doing. I've been playing this game since day one. They've been faithful to the free-to-play community so far. They avoided any pay-to-win routes they could have taken, any money grabs. Their plan is for 10 years. People meme about that, but they want to make this game work for that amount of time. So in the end, I love this patch. Really good. There's a ton of things they said on the stream that I probably missed, but I apologize for that because I just can't remember anymore. I didn't take notes like a proper YouTuber should, but that's basically it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's not going to be memes for this one just because it's long enough as is. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.